Hello and thank you for calling the Auto Glass Helpline. Today we've got a smashed windshield on a 24 Subaru Outback here, and we're going to be using our WRD Rhino Knife to three-side this, and then we're going to use our WRD Fiberline handles and guards to cut out the bottom of this guy. So one thing I really like about this is the ease of switching sides and the ability to be closer or further away if you need to be. And then also the ergonomics of it. I do know there are people out there that do not like this knife, but I really like it because of the ease of being able to pull or push with it. So let's cut out a Subaru. So we got two different length knives here, just in case we've got some thick spots, which you usually will have in the corner. Might even have to get a longer one to get around this guy here. So we're going to move these hats out of the way, and then set our extra blade. We're going to dive in right between the molding and the glass, like so, or attempt to at least. And so this is what I really like about this knife. When you have your hand here, you can set it on the glass or on the roof, and it gives you a good platform, and then you can pull here as well. I feel there's a lot more control with this than with the traditional style cold knife, primarily because you can control this motion a lot easier. If you need to be up, you can grab it a little bit further down and still pull here, and there's less moving around in this case. So got our top loose here, and we'll wrap our corner. Jump down here. Need our longer blade here for getting into this corner. You need a little longer one. Don't worry about that in a second. We'll come back for the corners. Switch sides here. And make sure you've got, especially if you got a smashed windshield like this, make sure you've got some kind of sleeves on, be it a sweatshirt or your cut resistant sleeves. Also make sure you're wearing your cut resistant gloves, because all of this glass is shattering and you don't want to drag your hands across broken glass. Pull it right out of there. It's all right. We can go right back and go underneath down here and push up. And there. Make sure we get all the way down here past our molding. And normally I would actually cut this bottom out, but as smashed as this glass is, I would use wire, but I'm going to demonstrate our fiber line here. Let's grab a longer blade. Got our long blade to cut through this corner here. so. And then simply flip it around. Drop that in. And we are through there as well. All good there. Then going to use our handles here. Put our hood up. And because I am at work, I've got these preloaded. So I will do a short video on how to set these guys up in the future here. But for the meantime, just want to demonstrate the handles themselves for those who haven't used them. And to push this out here, drag it all the way down, set it down there, make sure we got our line down around the corner, and put that over there, and put this camera in the back seat like so. I don't want that to get scuffed or scratched. Over this side, and same game. We're going to lift this up, put our handle through, and we're going to do our best to push the glass up and out of the way so we don't accidentally cut our line before we actually get to cutting. There is a definitive possibility that the glass will cut this line as we're cutting through. But again, we're going to give this a shot here. Nice thing about the fiber line is you have less chance of hanging on the dashboard itself. So, got that little dome under here that we can get hung up on. So I'm going to throw this guy right here. That way our line will pull right over the top of that. If I was using wire, I would just jam these down, jam those protectors down into the dashboard because I'm not worried about it breaking. So we're just going to give this a sawing motion here, and looks like a cut. All right, we're going to switch to wire and make our life a little easier. We'll be back with that. All right guys, we are back with our equalizer wire pullers and our equalizer square wire, only because our fiber line, so the WRD handles are designed for fiber line, not for wire, which is why I am not using them for this. We've already had the glass cut our fiber line, and unfortunately we can't continue with that because of all the glass shards inside here. So I'm going to use our equalizer. Since we're using wire now, we are definitely going to be switching and using our dash protectors here. Make sure you are over your corners down here. Make sure your wire is above your dash protector like you normally would.
Hyundai's done.
Okay. And then you want to get the Honda trimmed up, the glass and the body.
Oh yeah.
And then grab this side, make sure you don't have any kinks in your wire. Same thing, we're going to feed this up through here. Grab our line, drag it down. And again, make sure we are above. What's that?
Don't let you set it.
That's just a glue in, you can set it.
Okay.
And then we've got our third guard right here. Make sure you're above that one as well.
Oh, the 15, that's the one we're taking back to the shop. That's the one we
Yeah, no, the Honda should be on the glass rack.
Okay.
And then make sure you are under your corner there, under your corner over here. We did cut this a little bit long, but then you are just going to give this a sawing motion back and forth until we cut all the way through here. We'll roll over to this side. Let's cut across to make sure you don't get hung up on that wiper stud. And go as low as you can without catching any of the body panels. Switch sides one more time here. And then that should be the end of it right there. And that is cutting out three siding and wiring the bottom on a smashed windshield. Lifting these out can be a little sketchy, so I'm going to get somebody else to help me with this one and get this cleaned up. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.